Hi Vlogmas, how's it going? Merry Christmas. It is currently 10:42 p.m. on Christmas Day. I'm just now getting off of work. Well, I'm not just now getting off of work. I got off an hour ago, but my leaders, or not even my leaders, my coworkers talked the attractions leaders into letting us do like a Christmas ride of Rock and Roller Coaster. So that was really fun. So we got to ride it and it was great. It was a fun time. I always love riding it. And we rode it with the lights on, so. Today was an okay day. Okay, you don't have to stop. You don't have to stop. You can go. Oh my god, dumb ass people. Cannot deal with a dumb assery. Anyway. Today was okay. I got yelled at a lot. Let me just tell you about this one situation that, literally made me cry on stage. So, here we go. It's a wild ride. There was this guest in an ECV, and you know how those guests are. She rolls up to my cart, she buys a pair of $21 sunglasses, and I check her out, and whatever. And we have this bag. It's a limited edition Christmas bag, and it's a purchase with purchase. So how it works is, you have to buy, a certain amount of, or a certain price worth of product in order to purchase this bag. It's just how that works. I don't know how, or I don't know why, but that's what it is. So the purchase with purchase was, you had to buy, it used to be you had to buy $40 worth of merchandise, and then you could buy this $24.99 bag. And that's how you qualified to get that bag. So, they weren't selling very well, so they changed it to be, any purchase, if you purchase anything, you can buy the bag for $15, right? So we have this sign that says, purchase with purchase, limited time bonus. Get this $15 Christmas tote with any purchase. But it's misleading because it's Disney. It's a misleading, and they worded it weird. So it's not for free. This lady thought it was for free. So I check her out, I give her glasses, and she goes, I want that bag. And I was like, oh yeah, you can buy it. And she was pointing at the sign, and she was like, no, but I want it with this. And I was like, oh, well, we're not really doing that anymore. So you can just buy it by itself. And that's true, because we're not doing it with a purchase anymore, because we have so many of them and we need to get rid of them. So you can just buy it by itself. You don't have to purchase anything, because on the sign it says you have to purchase something to get the bag, something other than the bag to get the bag. But we're not doing that anymore. You can just purchase it by itself. So I thought that's what she meant. She wanted it by herself. And I was like, oh, well, we're not doing that anymore. And she's like, you're not doing that anymore? I was like, no, you can just buy it. And she was like, we need to take that sign down. That's misleading. I was like, I'm sorry, but that's not my responsibility. That's not my, decision to make. I can't take that sign down. And she was like, really? If you're not doing it anymore, then you need to take that sign down. And I was like, I can call a manager, and, if you want to talk to a manager, because, that's not my decision to take that sign down. I'm sorry that, I'm sorry that you don't want to buy it. And then she started yelling at me. She was like, you're misleading the guests. I can't believe Disney would do, she was yelling, going on a rant about I'm so sick of this, I can't believe you guys are gonna do something like this, blah, 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 blah. And then she rolled away with her daughter. Her daughter was my age, right? And her daughter was just standing there and letting her mom yell at me. And I'm like, listen, if you're my age, I would step in and say something, because if my mom was cussing out a cast member, I would be like, Mom, stop. I don't care how angry you are. You don't do that to somebody, especially on Christmas Day. So anyway, she rolls away, and then about 5 minutes later, she comes back with her mom, or with her daughter, and her son who's grown ass as well. And she takes a picture of the sign. And I was like, ma'am, did you want me to call a manager? Because I can come out and have him talk to you about it. She's like, no, I just want the bag. I paid the money, so I want it. And I was like, what do you mean? And she was like, I bought more than $15 worth of stuff, so I want it for free. And I was like, ma'am, that's not how it works. And I explained to her, I was like, it's normally a $24.99 bag. And we have this deal going on right now where if you buy anything, you purchase anything, you can get the bag for $15. You get to purchase it at a discounted rate if you buy anything. And she was like, but it says limited time bonus. And I was like, yeah, it says limited time bonus, but it doesn't say that it's free. It's not free. We don't do, and I straight up told her, I was like, we don't really do free things at Disney. And she gave me this look like she was mad. And I was like, I'm sorry for the misunderstanding. I can still call a manager if you want to speak to somebody else. And she was like, no, it's fine. And then she rolled away with her daughter and her son. And then another 5 minutes later, her son walks up and goes, we want to buy the bag. And I was like, okay, like, I'll sell you the bag, but you can't get it for free. And you can't sure as hell yell at me to get it for free. So, moral of the story is, this dumb guest couldn't read a sign and yelled at me because she thought it was free. But literally, if you read the sign, nowhere on the sign does it say that it's free. I will admit it's very misleading wording, and like it makes it out to sound like it's like a $15 value and you could get it for free. I'll give her that. But that was no right for her to yell at me. She could have just been like, oh, but isn't it free? Like, she didn't have to yell at me for it. So anyway, okay, sorry for the rant. Thanks for listening. I'm gonna go home and build some gingerbread houses because I've been meaning to do that. So let's do it. All right. Hi, welcome to me making gingerbread houses. I'm really upset because none of my roommates wanted to do this with me. So the one that I'm making is a frozen 2 gingerbread house, and it was really difficult to make. So yeah, I was reading the instructions, and like, you're supposed to cut out those like cardboard Elsa and Annas, but I was not about doing that. And this is me not being able to get the icing tip open. I'm really struggling here. This icing is so hard to squeeze. Granted, it said that you needed to like squeeze it for like 2 minutes on the bag so that it could get like warm and like squeezable, but I did not do that. Anyway, here's me doing some piping, you know, just licking the excess off. I mean, no one's gonna eat this, it really doesn't matter. Yeah, this is really bad. These are really hard to do. Also, this one's a cookie house, not a gingerbread house, which is weird. So that's the first thing. Yeah, so, I'm really confused by the instructions. Like, I don't know. Also, like, is this gonna be structurally sound? Probably not, but you know what? I'm just trying my best. So, yeah, decorating some icing, again. Also, the pictures on the box are so unrealistic for, like, what it should look like, with the tools provided, even. Because the icing is, like, so thick, and the sprinkles are so small, and they don't even give enough icing for you to, like, actually decorate it. So I'm just, like, splashing some stuff on, because I just gave up. Oh, yeah, and it came off the base. Yeah, you know, just having a little nibble of the sprinkles. I just gave up, and I, like, drizzled the icing everywhere and poured the sprinkles inside the house. So that's how this house is going. I was super excited about this one, but I'm really sad about how it turned out. So anyway, there's that. Next is the chocolate house. This one actually came out really good. I think because maybe it was a little bit more realistic. Maybe it was an actually, like, gingerbread house, not a dumb cookie house. Here I am molding, kneading the icing for a while so that it would be good. Reading the instructions, you know, just doing the thing. I'm bad at voiceovers. I don't know what I'm supposed to say. Today was long. I'm tired. Anyway, building this house, getting that piping done. Look at how thick that piping is. That's some good piping. I should be a professional gingerbread house builder. Except for this part. You know, just waiting. And waiting. Alright, there we go. We got our structurally sound house. Just waiting. Alright. Now we're going to put the roof on. This one actually looked good. And this one actually had a roof. The other one didn't even have a roof. That was kind of dumb. So for this, I also tried to follow the decorations on the box. But again, they did not give us enough icing. To like, I had to use my other bag of icing, like the frozen icing that I ended up like not using all of because I gave up with that one. So, yeah, if they want us to, like, actually do the decorations that are on the box, we need a lot more icing, because this is just not realistic. Look at that delicate piping. So carefully crafted. Maybe I should go to school to be a cook. Or a gingerbread house chef. You know, when Alex and I went to the psychic the other day, she told me that I should go into the medical field. And I was like, ha! I'm not smart enough to do that. She told me I was, so maybe I should. Maybe I am smart enough to be a nurse or a gingerbread house builder. This is going pretty well so far. I don't know what else to say. Other than, my fingers really hurt after, like, squeezing that bag. That's what she said. Also, those candies, those like holly and like, yeah, those holly candies, they were not good. They were very bad. And there wasn't enough of them. They didn't give me enough. Not enough icing, not enough candies. They make this so unrealistic. That's the most annoying part is they like set these expectations like, oh yeah, you're going to build this gingerbread house. Nope. It's gonna look like trash. Okay, I'm done. So here's how the Elsa and Anna one turned out. It looks like garbage. And this is the good one. It actually looks okay. I think I did pretty well with the tools that, you know, I had and the supplies that I had. So that's that. And these are what the boxes looks like, so you could see how unrealistic their expectations were. That's insane. Yeah. Anyway, thanks for watching my bad gingerbread house making. Have a great day.